We've got lots coming up. A bit later on, we'll talk about Arsenal against Liverpool. What a game that is. You're there for.
I'm there. I've had a really busy week. I was at the Wolves game last night, which we're going to come on to, which was a cracking game. I'm at Sheffield tomorrow, and then I'm at Arsenal-Liverpool Sunday.
You're doing co-coms for?
Yes, co-coms for the Premier League.
Can I just say, your co-coms is amazing.
Oh, well.
I'm not just saying next year, because
I
I work with other people and their co-coms is rubbish and I don't mention it. I'm joking, but yours is wonderful. Yours was great last night. Let's move on to last night, shall we? Man United smashed Wolves last night. They won 4-3 thanks to a 97th winner by youngster Kobbie Mainoo. What a goal that was, by the way.
What a player that young boy is.
Amazing. After the match, United boss Erik ten Hag said he was happy to get the result, but the team were naive to concede late goals.
I think the first hour was very good outside. We dominate the game, but also we know we didn't play so often in this formula with this lineup. And then some routines are not there, and we get hammered for it. And also some players are not 100% fit. And you see that in the last half an hour, we dropped some in level, but also, we were quite naive to concede the goals.
Let's talk positively before you talk negatively. I won't talk negatively.
I haven't got anything really negative to say, other than a couple of little things. But go on.
Well, let's start with the winning goal. Kobbie Mainoo. What a phenomenal dancing run and finish. He's 18 years old.
He's 18 and he plays like a 28-year-old. Like he's got the head on his shoulders of a 35-year-old player. He plays economically, he plays sensibly, he's smart, he gets his foot in when he has to, he walks away from trouble, he just sort of gets, if he fouls someone, he'll pick them up, and he does everything right for such a young boy. And I was absolutely thrilled for him last night when he got the goal, because I've only seen him play and probably 4 or 5 times. Every time I see this kid play, I think United have got a proper one here. They've got someone that understands the game.
He got injured just at the end of pre-season, and that's why he didn't start.
Is that why?
Yeah, but apparently, inevitably, everyone at United was singing his praises from the hilltops before the season started.
And the goal, so you can imagine the disappointment for United. They've just seen... I mean, it was such a nailed-on 3 points. First half, United was so superior. Rashford was terrific. Luke Shaw down the left side was raiding for fun. They had so many good, solid performances. Defensively, looked tight and solid and all connected. And they could have scored like 4. They could have been 4 up at half-time. And I don't think Gary O'Neill would have had too many complaints with that, had it have gone in like that. So to get to 3-3 is one of those bonkers ones where they would have been thinking, how on earth have we chucked 2 points away here? And then up steps that young boy, and who evades the first tackle. It's funny sometimes, on a pitch, and I can even sort of remember, if I'm lucky, but I can remember being in situations on a pitch where you go past one opponent, and then all of a sudden there's just like a door opens up in front of you, and you either get in it and go through it, or you don't. And he did last night. He sort of avoided that first challenge and then drove into the space, and then all of a sudden went past the second one. And then once you're in the box, everyone's absolutely petrified of touching you. Everyone's panicking like crazy about touching you, especially with seconds to go. And he gets half a yard and he doesn't smash it. Temptation is always to put your head down and blast it. He wraps his foot round it, guides it into the far corner, and wins the game for his team.
I want to take calls on Man United. I want to talk to you when we come back about man management from Erik ten Hag. He made substitutions late in the game.
A bit questionable, some of it.
Okay, I don't necessarily agree with that.
I know you don't.
I can understand the argument. So, United fans and football fans, if you want to talk about the substitutions that Erik ten Hag made towards the end of that game, which you could argue opened the door up for Wolves again. Let's go to the phone lines. Carry on our chat with Manchester United. Chris has called us on 03717 22 Hi, Chris.
Hi, lads. You all right?
We're great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. So I like how Ten Hag set us up yesterday, and I thought we played really well, and we weren't clinical enough. But it's in game management again. Like every time we broke, we looked like scoring.
You did.
So, and every game has 10 minutes injury time now. Everyone. So how can you think that, okay, the 2 quickest players pretty much in the Premier League, Højlund and Rashford, we'll take them off, and we'll bring on Forson, who's just a young kid, we'll throw him in at Wolves away, we'll bring Anthony on, who's obviously been terrible since he's played for us. So now, if you're Wolves manager, you think, right, they've give up the goals now, they're going to win this game now.
Forson came on for Højlund on 86 minutes.
Yeah, he didn't need to do it, but what's the point? You know,
I would imagine. I'm guessing that he was looking at the West Ham game at the weekend.
No, Chris, every now and again, coaches, they make changes to stop the game, to break the game, to kind of kill the momentum that he may have felt that Wolves were getting at that point. Sometimes there are changes made just to give everyone a little bit of a breather and a bit of a chance to reset. Waste time. Well, wasting time's hard now, Anne, because the clock is like permanently being stopped and time is always being added on. But carry on, Chris, because I make you right. I thought first half, I thought United were tremendous. I really did.
Yeah, so like for instance then, so Diallo's quite quick on the counter, who's on the bench as well. Why would you then? So we've gone Forsen central, so Forsen's not gambling off the shoulder either. And when we get the ball, we're not going long ball into the corners or trying to turn them. We've then become a team where we're sitting with a back five and a three, and then a two who are doing kind of nothing. And then, so bless that Forsen, he's come on, not really knowing what he's supposed to be doing. And then we're just giving him the ball back. We're so lucky that we've got this young kid, obviously who scored a worldie at the end, who's Mainoo's doing really well in the team and looks like he's going to be the future of our central midfield. So thank God he's done that at the end because he's got him out of jail. But also, Ten Hag's got the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen in the Premier League, bar none. As long as he keeps him in net, we can't do anything if you keep him in net. They should have had a penalty for the assassination that Onana did on the corner. That's got to be a penalty.
It has got to be a penalty. Do you know, I've come in here today, Chris, and I've said to the guys in the meeting, I've said, how many more times a goalie's going to get out with coming out for a ball, fist flying, right, full stretch, with the fist, missing the ball completely, as he did on Max Kilman it was last night. He missed the ball completely, Onana, clatters into the player. Martinez bails him out brilliantly by getting back on the line and smacking it away. It's a penalty. I tell you what, it's a pen because any other position on the field, if you go to intercept the ball, which is what the goalie's trying to do, and you miss it and you catch the player, it's a free kick or it's a pen if it's in the box. For some reason, the only one I've seen is McBurney recently, West Ham game, didn't he? He got the benefit there, McBurney, when probably they actually got that call wrong. But last night I thought Onana's got away with another one.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.